this is where we begin. A massive battleship slides out of a fog bank over the ocean. There's another smaller vessel with two cannons swiveling along the back. Cannonballs firing and missing the larger ship. As the larger ship crests a wave and crashes down into the ocean, several of its cannons turned. Massive, massive. Each cannon looking like it could fit 2 men within the barrel, turning towards the fleeing ship. With a command of fire! The air shakes from the force of the blasts as these massive shells just one after the other, landing so close to the ship that the wake of the blast almost pitches it over. The crew grab on, holding as tight as they can. The captain, a man wearing a simple black coat, a tricorn hat, and smiling despite the situation with a single golden tooth, looks towards the marine battleship approaching.
Aye, lads. It appears this may be our last voyage. But was it worth it?
The crew just smile and a resounding sound of affirmation towards their captain, who they've been sailing with for years. Captain Goldfang, turning back towards the marine battleship, thumbing a little box held within his hands. He just gives the incoming marine battleship a smirk.
You won't be taking my booty today. No, the last act that I have as captain.
He holds up the box.
Is to be putting it to ye landlubbers one last time. Send, disappear!
He throws the box into the air. It is then enveloped in a bright blue light before disappearing into the sky. He just
bring it on.
Meanwhile, on the ship, Marines decked in white uniforms hastily snap to attention as a man, his shoes pristinely polished, echoing off of the floorboards of the marine battleship, steps out from his office. His hands behind his back, a flowing coat draped across his shoulders with the symbol of justice written on the back. Has a hard eye towards Captain Goldfang's vessel. One of the captains turns.
Should we sink them, Vice Admiral?
No, we have a guest incoming.
A guest? Right now? How? Is the vessel following us?
The Vice Admiral, visibly sweating, simply gulps. No, Captain. I've just received word that she'll be here to see the situation. The Vice Admiral, looking at the blue glow slowly disappearing over the horizon, knows I'm probably going to be demoted for this, aren't I? The captain just kind of furrows his brows.
Sir? We have them in our sights. We can sink them now.
It's not what I mean, Captain. There's a sudden, very simple popping noise before the captain's face goes pale. The Marines running around on deck, prepping another volley of fire from the massive battleship's cannons, freeze and snap to attention. One of them, a grizzled-looking man with a thick beard and a scar across his eye.
Admiral on deck!
Everybody snaps to attention as the tall woman, a coat flowing from her shoulders just like The Vice Admiral, her squinty eyes piercing, long flowing blonde hair cascading down her back, her hands wrapped in leather gloves behind her back, simply looks around.
Do we have the package?
The Vice Admiral pales.
No, Admiral Shirokuma. We do not. I believe Captain Goldfang has the send fruit and sent it away from us.
Her eyes narrow.
Very well. We'll deal with you back at Marineford.
Yes, Admiral.
She takes a few steps forward, walking towards the prow of the ship and staring at Captain Goldfang's small vessel. She takes her hands from behind her back, grabs one of her gloves, and pulls it off, revealing, like a cat's foot, paw pads on her palm and running up and down her fingers. She takes the other glove off as well, revealing something similar.
Evil and injustice lies directly in front of me. A pitiful, pitiful sight.
She puts her hands together, and a ball of air begins to circulate between her hands, bouncing off one after the other, gaining energy. The nearby Marines have to hold onto their caps. One of them has to grab onto the rigging of the ship just to resist the air pressure coming off of this ball of destruction slowly forming between Admiral Shirokuma's hands. It grows louder and louder until it starts throwing off static lightning from the energy being contained within her hands. Before she finally looks at Captain Goldfang's ship and just mutters the word,
White shock.
thrusts her hands forward. The sea splits. A projectile no bigger than a human fist, but throwing off air pressure moving faster than the speed of sound, splits the ocean as it curves above the waters. Captain Goldfang just smiles, gives a salute, and his ship is reduced to rubble and splinters. The projectile keeps flying past the decimated timber before a flash of white, a blast of air in the shape of a paw. The shockwave approaches. And rocks the Marine battleship, almost capsizing it. The Vice Admiral grabs onto the railing and as he resists, several Marines are thrown overboard. Admiral Shirokuma's cold, staring eyes, glancing over the rubble, daring there to be survivors. Without turning her gaze from the destroyed evil.
Vice Admiral,
Yes, ma'am.
set a course for the nearest island. We need to know where the package went. Am I understood?
Yes, Admiral. To your stations, men!
They begin crowding and running to get into location. Several days later, the small blue package, shimmering, glowing, letting off a small whining noise, flies through the Grand Line, passing island after island until finally it approaches a medium-sized, relatively unassuming spring island. The weather is fair. The people are going about their days. Few of them, or rather none of them, any the wiser to the small blue dot that just gently lands on a lily pad in the middle of their island. Caleb, it appears that your destination is approaching. Land, for the first time in what feels like forever, is finally within your sight. What would you like to do?
I say, yes, finally. I see you. Sure. And I pedal towards it as fast as I can with my fur in the water getting wet.
All right. With each dip of your hand into the dastardly ocean, you feel your strength drain just ever so slightly, but it's not enough to stop you. Your paddling eventually lands your. Was it a makeshift boat?
Yes.
Yes. Your small little vessel finally banks itself on the sands of this, quite frankly, beautiful island. It appears to be almost. Well, there are actually mangrove trees growing out of the beach and into the water. Several river outlets can be seen from where you are, and there appears to be a little town not too far from you.
Okay. I make my way towards the town, but I make sure no one sees me. I investigate.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Oh, let's roll. Alright, I roll a. Well, let me use D20 actually, sorry. Or roll 20 rather.
Yes, please do so within roll.
Okay, let me roll my D20.
You can actually click on the stealth stat in your character sheet, and it will automatically. There you go. 7. All right. With soaking wet fur, you slowly approach the town and realize that the sand is sticking all over your feet. Your feet, your arms.
Okay.
It's getting very uncomfortable, and your concentration isn't all there. Until finally you hear,
What you doing, mister?
I jump in surprise and say, "Oh, hey, who are you there? What are you? I need."
seems to be a young, maybe around 12-year-old kid. He has kind of mousy brown hair, big curious eyes, and a wide smile, couple freckles dusting his cheeks and nose.
I've never seen anything like you before.
Likewise, I've not seen anything like you either. Would you happen to have victuals? I'm very, very tired.
I don't know what that means.
Do you have food?
Oh! Well, maybe.
A place to rest? I'm very weary from my travels.
Yeah. I know exactly the place for you.
Thank you, kind boy. That's what you are.
Yeah, I am. Have you never seen a boy before?
I've never seen your race, quite frankly.
You mean a human?
I was born on the land of many other animals like myself.
Oh.
And would you go ahead and describe yourself?
I am dark black fur, likened to a black panther, and my skin, or my fur rather, if you were to touch it, you would get static electricity as I have electric powers. And I'm probably 3 times the length of this small child, and I can see why he's kind of scared.
He doesn't seem to be all that scared, rather curious.
Interesting. Okay, well, I do not treat him with any ill will, and I follow him for the foods because I'm hungry.
He kind of, as he's leading you along, he's just like,
Yeah, the Tussletown bar is a little rowdy sometimes, but it's a good place to get some food and drink.
I have no money. Could I possibly find a job?
he just kind of rolls his eyes.
Silly, nobody has money around here.
Oh, why? That's different what I've experienced. Thank you.
Well, we used to, but then the stupid pirate came along and took it all.
Oh, who is this pirate you speak of?
His face kind of falls into a frown.
He goes by the name Captain Fragman.
Fragman, you say? Sounds
Yeah,
very explosive.
he is. Well, come on, I'll show you.
Alrighty.
He leads you into a small, sleepy little town. There appears to be a windmill in the right at the edge on the far side of the town. There's a little pier, a couple of docks. Sand pretty much everywhere. A couple of houses are actually built into the mangrove trees. It's a beautiful little place. And aside from a little bit of humidity, it isn't too bad in terms of weather.
Okay.
Justin,
Yellow.
where would your character be?
Probably stocking up on food
All right.
and ingredients, you know?
How long have you been here?
It's been a little bit.
All right, so you would be aware of the current situation. The townsfolk have been struggling a little bit because of the influence of a certain terrifying pirate captain that has been coming through. He had always laid claim to the island for years and years and years, but it wasn't until recently that he started coming to the island, throwing his weight around and taxing the people on a tax that nobody really, well, first of all, saw coming, and secondly, aren't able to stop, and thirdly, aren't able to pay because he's been here like 5 times now.
Well, then I guess I'll be doing what I do best and helping out anyone who requires my assistance. I'll cook for any hungry, and I'll help any of those who are injured.
All right, so let's say that you're in the bar known as Tussletown. The Tussletown bar is a lively one. There are people, always at the tables, always drinking, always making some kind of story, always, just carousing around. But Tussletown is known best for the big pit in the center of the floor that they have dug out and lined with hard timber. The bottom of which is filled with dirt that is typically stained with sweat and blood from the people who show up and then beat the tar out of each other. It is the place that the ruffians go to let out some steam, as it were. As you stir some food in a pot, an elderly lady, kind of looking a little bit emaciated, but with a kind smile on her face, she's kind of hunched over, her hair goes down to her shoulders. You know this as this is Miss Forty. She just kind of holds up a bowl and smiles at you.
Oh, you want something? Oh,
Yes, of course, Mr. Salaki. You've been such a good help around here.
well, it's just what I do. I can't really sit by and watch some people starving and being all sad and upset.
You're
It's
so
just not in my
kind.
nature. All right, what do you want? I'll whip it up for you.
Thank you, mister.
Would you go ahead and describe yourself?
Salaki Same is a quite tall, just normal looking guy, except he has massive teeth that resemble a shark's. He has gills on his neck that are currently being covered by his shirt, which he's not wearing a full shirt. It's more like a open flannel, and he's wearing like khaki shorts.
Perfect. Miss Forty accepts the food and just gives you a kind bow, and then shuffles off to one of the tables. seeing that it's currently being occupied by a guy snoring, leaning back with a cowboy hat over his face. She goes,
Excuse me.
he just kind of keeps snoozing away, his arm draped over his torso. Excuse me! And she kicks the chair and sends him flying through the wall. The bartender looks over and kind of clicks his tongue. Miss Forty, please. I can't keep repairing the wall every time you want to take someone's seat. She just kind of chuckles and pulls up another chair to where the guy was sitting and sits down and starts enjoying her soup. He just kind of shakes his head and starts rubbing his temples.
I swear these people are going to be the death of me.
That's always lively around this place.
Ah, shut it, Salaki.
Ugh.
Make soup.
Of course, of course.
This is Shuka, the bartender of Tussletown. He's a tall guy. Very, very. His clothes are clean, but he's not like neatly dressed or anything. Just kind of like a, what do you call that material? It almost looks like a burlap vest over a cotton green shirt. Dark green. No, it's. I keep wanting to say thatch, but that's not correct. But yeah, he just kind of sighs, gleans underneath his bar, pulls out some 2x4s, a hammer and some nails, and starts walking over to the wall.
This is what I get for opening a bar with a fighting pit.
Can I ask what the bartender's name was again?
Shuka.
Shuka, thank you.
Shuuka. So, Joa, where do we find your character?
Well, where would he be? I'd assume he's just coming through the front door, just trying to,
All right.
calm down for a bit.
All right. How long have you been on this
For the
island?
merriment. He's been here a year or so.
Really? Okay.
He's been
All
on
right.
vacation, after all.
Okay. So he has been. Let me see what you sent me real fast. Oh, you didn't send me anything. Okay, so you've been here on this beautiful island for about a year or so. You are acquainted with pretty much every regular in the bar. You are aware of the young Salaki-same recently showing up to help people out. He seems to be a natural-born hunter, able to easily catch things in the swamp and collect materials to make some darn fine soup.
Indeed.
Yeah, you have to step over the guy that Miss 40 beat into unconsciousness with a single hit. He is covered with splinters and debris and doesn't look great, but it's not a sight that you haven't seen before.
True. I've been here this long. I might change the number to 3 months because that's really long to be a year, but
Okay.
after it, we'll stick with it.
Still, everything, all that is said is
Okay.
maintained.
Remained. Okay.
Yep.
It is now gospel.
Do what?
Now gospel.
Oh, yeah. As you're stepping into the bar, one of the urchins that hangs around is walking up with an interesting sight. Joa, where did you say your origin was again? Like which ocean?
I don't think I ever stated
Okay.
because I didn't know which one to state.
Okay. Let's call it Paradise, the Grand Line.
Okay.
So this site is, even for a Grand Line resident like yourself, an interesting one. As the urchin known as Obo walks up with a unique individual with black fur and a panther-like appearance.
Is this going on in the bar?
Specimen.
Right outside it, Jay.
Okay.
I could say the
Actually-
same for you.
Well, I would not expect any less.
I wouldn't mind trying my experience. I wonder how they would take.
I'm having a real hard time hearing Caleb. I need to bump him up.
Let me put on my mic headset. It'll be better.
Yeah,
Hold on.
please and thank you. Because the quality is not great.
Okay,
Alright.
is that better?
That
Much
is.
better.
Okay.
Yes,
So
I
what was
believe
Dennis
he.
saying?
I believe he just said that he would like to try a few experiments as well.
Mm. Well, as long as you don't go poking around the heart, I'll be fine with anything else. Oh, also brain. Can't forget Satvan.
Oh, well. You wouldn't like my experience very well then.
Oh, but I'm
They
a man of
may
science. Well,
augment your
kind of
ability.
biology.
Are you the shark guy or no? This is a different guy.
No, I
No,
am a
Noah,
different
please describe
character.
yourself.
So, this character you are standing in front of and most definitely looking up at, he is about 6'7", 300 pounds. He's very jacked. His top eye, because he does have 3 eyes, you can kind of barely see it through the top of his blonde bangs he's got going on, but it's kind of a cyan and purple swirl look. And his bottom 2 eyes are kind of an amber color. And he's pretty tan for a German man. And yeah, like I said, his hair is blonde and it comes down to about his ears in the sides, and then the back kind of comes down a little further.
Okay. And pray tell your name?
The name is Oswald Octavius, and you?
My name is Raging Bolt, for I have a vengeance.
That one is the passion.
I admire yours as well. It seems you have lots of it.
Indeed, indeed. What is a doctor without some passion?
Exactly. I couldn't agree more.
Oh no.
What's your guy's
Alright.
name again? I could not understand.
Oswald Octavius.
Aldvold?
Oswald.
Oswald. Okay, thank you.
But it's pronounced more with a V on the W because, you know, German man.
Of course. Okay.
Oswald Octavius.
All right. Obo, the town urchin, just kind of looks between the two of you,
I don't really know what's going on, but I'm hungry.
and he just walks into the bar.
I have the same sentiment. I will be joining him.
You
As-
seem
as
fun to be
he's-
around.
As he steps through the door, he just kind of puts his hands on his hips and looks around.
Ooh, that smells good. What you making, Salaki?
You know me, classic old soup.
Oh boy, soup again.
I mean, do you want something else? Because I'll make it for you.
Nah, soup will be fine.
Well, then don't complain. Come on. 3 orders of soup, because these 2 look hungry.
Thank you,
As you
kind
two,
sir.
as you two walk in and see this individual, Eli.
Hello. Hello.
Where are you at?
I would be actually going straight to the bar, I guess. I would be looking
Okay.
for a bar. But I assume
Yes, you would.
I just got here on the island. I would be
All right.
like,
So
yeah.
as let's do this. As the pirate ship, and it is undoubtedly a pirate ship, flying the black flag and with the symbol of skull and crossbones, a knife caught in the teeth, flapping in the wind. Docks next to one of the docks, going towards the town of Hoodleton. The first mate kind of unsheathes the sword and points it at a couple of the deckhands.
Get that board down immediately.
They just kind of shrink away from him and run off to do their thing. He puts the sword up.
Sometimes you have to be a little rough with them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, here's your stop. You can get off and do whatever.
Yeah, thank you.
And we appreciate your help with the rogue earlier.
With the what?
He's with the rogue.
Oh.
He was causing a lot of trouble, and you bringing his head in for us. Well, let's just say, with this, we're even.
Yeah, you're welcome. Don't.
Not a problem. Don't get into too much trouble. We're gonna get out of here.
I'll
This
try not
island
to.
is... Yeah, this island has already been claimed.
It has?
Yes, and some other new hotshot captain calls himself Captain Fragman. We don't want to be around too long.
Thank you for the information, then.
Of course,
And-
that one's free.
Thanks for the ride. I'm gonna shake his hand.
He shakes it back. Not a problem. Now get off of the captain's ship.
Safe travels, and I walk away.
Same to you. He turns around and unsheaths his sword and starts threatening some more deckhands.
Alright, now I'm gonna look around for a bar.
All right, you can easily find one in this sleepy little town. Yeah, there are people walking around. A couple of them look a little hungry. There are a couple of porches where you see some rocking chairs and some older folk just hanging out. And then you see a big guy. He's about 7.5 foot tall, massive muscle, wearing nothing from the waist up. And with just a simple pair of gray, what looks like almost cargo shorts, cargo pants, and a thick belt holding him up. Also sauntering towards the bar with a grin on his face.
As I see him, I just say, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go inside.
All right. He gets to the bar before you and slams the door open. I'm here. Shuka just immediately. Oh no, he wasn't supposed to be here for another few hours. What do you want, Goliath?
Of course I want to maintain my honor and dignity by winning again in the fighting pit. Duh.
Shuka's eye just twitches.
Ever the same with this one.
Ever the same. All right, well, yeah, you know the rules. Just step into the pit and any challenger, yeah, all that good stuff.
Perfect.
He pushes past Oswald and Raging Bolt, you guys are just getting your soup at this point before you feel something smack into your back as this guy pushes past you and jumps into the pit with a little ring of dust rising up around him. He just gets up and starts stretching his arms across his body. He kind of snaps his neck a few times.
Right then. 1 hour. All challengers.
Kind of crosses his arms and waits.
Boy, Goliath, if you could not bump into my customers, that'd be great.
Oh, sorry. They were so puny I didn't notice them.
Don't you dare talk about customers like that, all right? Or I'll have to
talk
get in
about-
there and fight you myself.
He kind of gets a look of excitement on his face.
Finally a few rounds with you, huh?
Don't get your hopes up. I have soup to serve.
Soup being greater than the glory of combat? Ridiculous.
Yes! Without soup, you would never be able to have combat.
I can survive off flexing and air.
That's not correct at all, but alright, musclehead.
I look
right.
at him indignantly and I say, "Ah, yes, he just needs to be educated. I may be interested in watching this and perhaps joining myself."
Good luck, cat boy.
Yeah, he kind of takes a look at you.
Whoa, you're a cat.
And you look like mush for brains.
You behind the bar. Do you own this place?
Me? No.
Yes. No,
Oh,
that's me.
yes.
Oh,
He's behind the bar.
Hey, my name is Shuka. How can I help you?
Shuka. Could I?
Could you please describe yourself?
Oh, sure. Let me go to my notes. Okay. I am around 5'11". He likes to say he's 6 foot though. He has short black hair. He's wearing black pants, a red shirt, sunglasses, and a black and red coat on his back. And he does not have any weapons. And that's all.
Yeah, so how can I help you?
Could I get your cheapest alcohol?
Yeah, of course. You got the money?
Do I have the money?
Yeah, you do. You would have
Okay.
you would have picked up quite a bit from your shenanigans.
All right. Yeah, I have the money.
Excellent.
Can I get like a
you-
little bit of everything though? Just like a sip or two?
That's a lot of bottles I have to crack open.
Oh. Are there any that are already cracked open?
I mean, you could. I got a tap right here.
That one.
Sure. Reaches down, pulls up a mug, does a little bit of the bartender idle animation, and then walks over and pours some from the tap.
As he's doing
There you
that, I took a notepad out of my pocket or something. I'm taking notes on what he's doing.
As he's pouring, kind of knits his eyes together and slowly turns back.
Is it
What are you
normal-
doing?
Oh, I want to open up my own bar.
And the notepad is because
I have no idea how it works.
right.
Is it normal to have a fighting pit?
No, that's a gimmick that my stupid idiot moron brother decided to come up with.
Is it normal to have a fish that cooks soup?
Oi!
I'm sorry.
No, that one's weird even for us.
Fish man.
Come on!
What was
I'll just put it
Justin's
in chat.
character's name again?
Salaki Same.
Silaki. Please do not disrespect Silaki. He is a very wonderful man.
And a great
Well,
chef at that.
Fishman, whatever he is, I do not know, but I do enjoy him quite so.
Man, fish man,
if
anything
you-
else. I'm practically all of them.
If you're a great chef, could I also get some of your food?
Got money?
Yeah.
Well, then I got food. Get over here.
All right. Wait, are you like at a different part? Are you not behind the bar?
Oh no. Where am I?
I
So-
would assume.
The way that the bar is set up, when you walk in, the bar itself is to the left. There's like a little stage for entertainment to the right, the fighting pit in the middle, and then on the far wall, you basically have a little soup kitchen set up.
Soup Nook.
All right. Well,
Soup nook.
I'm going to down my alcohol.
Oh, that's
Put
not
on
good.
a very grossed out face, and then walk over to the soup kitchen. All right. What kind of soup is it?
That's pretty good soup.
Does it have like meat?
It's frog
yeah.
soup.
Oh. You know, this
Don't
reminds me of
worry, they won't kill you.
No, this is nostalgic. I'll eat some.
Sure. Maybe I'll sprinkle in a little bit of the good stuff.
What's the good stuff?
You don't have to know that.
All right, give me a bowl.
I start souping it up.
All right.
I
He
wonder
hands you
what,
the bowl.
wonder
You
what
want
this guy's
soup?
background is.
It's very tragic.
He's an
Don't worry about
assassin.
it.
All right, I'm gonna eat it.
Have the soup.
It's
Honestly, kind of mind blowing.
wow. This is really good.
Yeah, the flavors just dance around each other, and there's a little bit of spice as well.
It's just like back home. Thank you.
Who can cook like this at your home? I need to meet them and beat them so I can prove myself to be the
it's
greatest chef in the world.
It's better than back home.
Oh, good. Can't have any rivals.
Goliath just drops his head back and goes, "Oh,
Is that all this
Dude,
guy
nobody
does all
wants
day?
to fight you. All right.
we have like 2 new faces in this bar, and neither of them want to even like try. Not even
most
Fish
of the
Boy
people here
wanted
are
to fight.
hungry. And even who comes here
Yeah,
comes
well,
for food or
everyone-
entertainment.
Everyone's hungry. The stupid pirate keeps taking our stuff.
How?
Maybe I should do something about that. You're like the pirate,
Mr.
Goliath.
Colossus man, you're in the pit.
Yeah, I'm in the pit.
You wish to have a little hand-to-hand, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's dance.
Oh.
Yeah, this will be exciting.
As I switch into my crow stance and leap from where I am into the pit.
All right. You easily land in the pit, in your crow stance, and he just lights up with glee. Very well. He kind of gets into a fighting stance as well, his hands above his head. Let's rustle tussle.
Let us begin.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, please.
Initiative. Why is my initiative only a 1? Oh, well, it's fine. Initiative.
Wow.
Bro is an 8.
Oh, geez. Yeah. All right. So he is going to just kind of watch you very carefully. What's your first move?
I'm going to back up to the wall, put one of my feet against it, and use my jump force to launch me into his chest.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check, please.
Athletics, baby.
Oh.
Crap.
As you leap towards him, and he is going to use his reaction to grapple you.
Ah.
So you are now grappled. You still have another attack.
I see. Oh, it was a wolf stance. Hold on. I think I messed up my stances. I don't think I wanted to do wolf stance. Oh, right. I accidentally... Yeah, no. That's fine. Okay, another attack still.
Mhm.
I'm going to just take both my hands, because I am two-sword style. Would that apply to unarmed or not?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
assuming
go
not.
ahead and say it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to just take both my hands and slam them into his chest. Well,
All
stomach.
right, so your hands are currently pinned behind your sides, beside you, so you will have a disadvantage on this attack. Your legs are free.
Okay, then how am I positioned? Am I rotated facing him or facing away?
Yes, he's got you in a bear hug.
Okay, so he's got me in a bear hug position. I'm going to, I guess, since I'm in a bear hug, I'm gonna like lift both of my feet, place them on his chest, and try to like launch away.
All right, go ahead and make this will be just a straight up strength check.
Strength check, baby. Boink. Ah, well.
Nice.
Always struggling.
You push off, and he just kind of grins, slams you tighter against him, and then goes into a German suplex. Boom! Slamming you into the ground. You are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he suplexes you into the ground head first. That being said, you do feel his grip weaken ever so slightly on the hit. Would you like to use your reaction to do anything with that?
Yeah. Oh wait, I could do something with my reaction because, well, I don't know if it applies while grappled, but because of Blade Specialist, you can use a reaction when a creature hits you with an attack roll to parry the incoming attack. Would that apply here?
Let me go ahead and roll something real fast.
Okay.
And I'll let you know.
I mean, my current AC is only 13 because I
Yes,
myself
yes,
any armor.
he rolled a natural one. So ignore that 9. So yeah,
Okay.
you do take the 9 points of damage, but as you do, how do you escape this grapple?
I'm going to, since I would be landing on my head, if his grip loosens, I'll just like fling my hands to the side and kind of do a handspring backwards to be facing him.
All right, you do so. He kind of like clambers back to his feet, slams his fist together, and starts walking towards you, a menacing grin on his face. What would you like to do?
How far away would you say he is from me?
About 10 foot.
Okie dokie. Bull stance time. So that's my bonus action there. And I am going to basically just try to charge him and just smack him in general for now.
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. I think that will be just what? A
D20, strength, or dex, whatever. Well, in bull stance, that'll be strength.
Yeah.
So,
dang, dude, my rolls are sucking right now.
yeah, all right. You charge at him with the bull stance, and his eyes kind of grow wide, and he reaches out his hands and grabs onto you. The force of you charging at him still sends a shock wave of air through the bar. Shaku kind of like grabs onto a mug that he was trying to clean, almost dropping it. A couple of people's soups are almost blown out, but don't worry, Salaki. They managed to save it. And Goliath is pushed back about 4 foot from just catching the attack. You still have one more attack.
I am going to. I guess I'm going to attempt a. Gosh, what do I do here? I'm going to attempt to sweep his feet out from under him.
All right. So he does have your arms kind of grabbed, but his grip is a little bit loose, so you can actually use that to swing down on his knees.
That is what we should do.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and make a contesting roll to see how well you can do this. So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Oh, dang.
Oh, wow.
Not a nat, but it's close.
Yeah, it is. His was a nat.
Oh.
Natural 20 on his resistance.
Dang.
So you do slam into his knees, and he kind of grimaces. Go ahead and roll damage, but you do not knock him over.
For unarmed. Just a D4 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so the B/R. It's been a while. 1D4. I think. Oop. Hopefully I don't do that.
All right, 4 plus your strength.
Plus strength. My strength is a +3.
All right, so that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage directly to his knees. He kind of grimaces, but the grimace quickly turns into a smile as he kind of looks down. Oh, yeah. And then he lets go of your hands and falls forward.
No.
He rolled a 2.
Well, all of that bravado.
Yeah, so you manage to how do you want to avoid this? I'm giving you guys complete control over situations like
I
this.
want to like dodge out of him, but also catch him, kind of like you know how they do in a waltz where they have them like leaned down holding them.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make a strength check for me. Straight up strength. All right, with a 13, you do manage to almost kick off his knees and do a little bit of a slide, a twirl, and right before he lands, you see his look of confusion as you just grab him, and he's just kind of in your grip, his arms out to his sides, and he just kind of turns and looks at you. And then he's going to just slug you in the stomach. All right, that is, what's your armor class?
AC, well, it wouldn't be 13 because I'm not wielding any bladed weapons. I would just say it's 11 for now because I don't know.
All right, boom! Slams into your stomach. You are going to take 10 points of damage from the impact, sends you stumbling back. Yeah, what would you like? Oh, but something he didn't think about.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll a d20 real fast.
Oh, right. Well, let's say no, because Blade Specialist. I want to keep doing it, but meh.
Okay, he smashes that fist straight into your stomach, and without you having any more grip on him, immediately falls and smashes into the ground. He is currently in a disadvantageous position. You can use an attack of opportunity if you would like to.
Okay. I would like to WWE from the top ropes on top of this man.
Roll with
on,
advantage.
shoulder to the chest.
Roll with advantage. That's awesome.
All right, what are we rolling here? Just strength check.
This is going to be an attack roll, unarmed strike.
Okay, attack roll. So strength.
Oh my god!
Wow.
WWE from the top ropes.
As he smashes onto the ground, his eyes go a little unfocused. You leap back, kick off the wall, and from below you pass over a light that a little lantern above the bar. You blot out the light as you fall down. As you're falling, every half second, everybody in the bars, their eyes get a little wider and they get a little bit more out of their seat until boom, with a cloud of dust erupting from underneath Goliath and a roar of yeah. You elbow drop him directly in the throat.
Oh. Yeah, but the throat work.
His eyes immediately bulge out of his head. That was your reaction. You still have your turn.
Oh my gosh. So I'm like on top of this man with my elbow in his throat.
Correct.
I'm going to, let's see, how do we make this nice and flashy? Because this man is a flashy fighter. Elbow to the throat. Oh gosh, it's hard to think of something. Okay. Handspring out of the position.
All right.
And then
with a cock from him.
Yeah. And then I'm going to switch into my crow stance. And I'm going to jump and do just like a... What am I going to do here? Just, I guess, another flying punch to the chest. This time just like a full...
All right. So yeah, you handspring off of him, and you do like a little flip in the air, and then you fall back down and just Superman punch him in the chest. Go ahead and roll to hit. You can go ahead and have advantage on this. So 20,
okay, well, that'll
20 to
work.
hit. Yeah, that works. That works.
We never rolled damage for the first roll.
That's okay. This is mostly for show anyways.
That's fair.
So yeah, you Superman punch him directly in the chest. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
D4 plus 3 for the first one, and then D4 plus 3 plus your crow modifier for the second one.
Plus 3 and one more D4 plus. You said plus 3 plus my crow modifier.
Yes.
Which is a
your
plus
crow modifier, I believe you get an additional 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, so that's going to be 15 points of damage total, and roll another D4 because of your nat 20.
Oh yeah, right. And it'll still be the plus 3 as well, or no plus 3?
No plus 3 on that one, just the standard D4 roll. All right, so with 17 points of damage plus the 4 points of damage that you did earlier, Goliath is knocked out cold.
I'm going to, of course, do the gentleman's bow.
Yeah, the bar is like, yeah! Madam, this whole time, Miss Forty has been going, suck beat his teeth in! Beat his teeth in! and she is just going as you knock this guy out. The bar explodes.
Yep, I'm going to kneel beside him and begin to tend to his wounds.
All right, go ahead and make a quick medicine check.
Medicine
slow
check,
clap.
baby.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make a
Bar
quick
explodes.
medicine check for it.
Yeah, I did.
All right, 14. Yeah, you managed to pop his slightly caved in trachea back out. The cartilage, it's going to be hecking sore, but you managed to minimize any damage. He'll probably be hoarse for a while though.
Understandably.
Before and even Shuka is just like got a half smile on his lips, and he has like a half smile on his lips and is just kind of watching everything out of the corner of his eye. Let's see. Raging Bolt, you would hear him just muttering under his breath. Oh yeah, and that's why I made a fighting pit.
It was very entertaining. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah, thank me nothing. They did it. And it's about time somebody took that blowhard down.
Putting in my notes, add fighting pit.
Add fighting pit.
Maybe I should.
I'm going to, after I'm done tending to his wounds, I'm going to kind of crawl out and begin stretching a little bit. Oh, I'm going to feel this in the morning.
I don't think you will. I don't think you will be. Sorry, I slipped into Klaus there for a second. And I walk up to him. All right, time to show off my magical powers that make me so amazing. Go ahead and I tap him on the shoulder. Heal up a little bit.
All right, how much stamina are you expending?
How much do I have? 5?
It's going to be, so what is your mastery level?
I have 5 masteries.
Okay, so that's 25 plus, you have 35 total. It's going to cost 2 stamina per, no, it's going to cost 1 stamina per d6.
I'll go ahead and do...
You max a 7.
Okay, yeah, I'll do like 3.
All right, 3d6. Go ahead and roll that.
Yup.
All right, with a simple, how do you do it, Jay?
Hold up, I have to, I'm just gonna say for now, out of my fingertips, 3 little drops of water, just seemingly come out of my arm, and they fall on your skin, and you feel better.
Yep. You notice the bruises from where he grappled you completely disappearing, your energy returning. Yeah.
Back to making soup. Man. Yeah, unfortunately it means I can't be very much fish.
That's understandable. This is the price we pay for our, shall we say, skeletons in our closet.
Shuka just kind of puts a palm on his forehead. If any of you blow up this town with your freaky devil powers, I swear.
I would never. Also, I physically can't. Just know that I may. I may have. If I was a little bit more of an anti-shark, then I would be. If I was anything like my father, let me tell you, this town would have been razed to the ground.
Madame Forti just looks at you with a big smile.
I'd like to see you try.
Yes, Madame Shanti. Whatever.
There is
40.
A deafening explosion.
That wasn't me.
Everyone in the bar kind of looks up. Even Goliath wakes up. I am mighty. Seem to come from somewhere outside.
I guess that's our cue to go be heroes. And I start walking outside.
All right.
I'm gonna follow
along.
Follow after him saying, wait, I want another bowl.
You can get a bowl after we're done with Exploding Man.
Oh, bowl. Gotcha. And the good doctor?
Well, the good doctor would follow.
All right. The four of you step outside, and just out of the harbor, you see the ship, actually, that, one second.
Eli came from. I don't know his character name.
I haven't said my name yet.
Don't know his name yet.
Nope.
I haven't had time to say it.
Oh, yeah. You have not introduced your character, so... Wait, the live stream? No. What the heck? Apologies. New music, technical difficulties.
Indeed.
No, don't worry, I got you. Bum, 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 bum.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I
No
have a
problem.
different bot if you want to use it instead.
Yeah, send that to me. Send that to me at the end of the... Oh, you know what? I think I just need to press play.
That
Perhaps.
could be it.
Oh,
You good, Matchbox?
Yeah, thanks. What do you mean live stream?
Also, in about 15, maybe 30 minutes, I may have to depart for a brief moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, we're just going with the one that I ended up. Oh, Maki, I saw that
Yeah.
one. I was debating it. All right,
It's
we'll
been
just
working
go
for me.
ahead and do this one again. Yeah, that'll work. Apologies for that, gentlemen.
No
Okay.
problem.
All right. Right off of the harbor, Eli,
hello.
the pirates that you had sailed with their flag flapping in the wind, the knife clenched between the teeth of their Jolly Roger, slowly being consumed by flames as the ship split in half and so on fire, like extremely massively on fire,
Sorry.
just sinks.
Is that your fault?
Yeah, I kind of sent them here.
A larger ship, about twice as big as that one, with a black and gray design with red highlights and 3 massive sails, an angry looking skull with what looks like stone teeth as their Jolly Roger, just pushes past the debris, sailing towards the town. It appears that this pirate has returned to take his tribute.
It's about time I get rid of this fellow. Do you guys mind helping me out a little bit? I would quite like this town.
I have no qualms with this.
Why not? I need to ask the bar owner more questions.
I would like to meet your new supposed friends here.
All right then. Let's jam.
There's a blast that rocks the harbor as the cannons of the ship fire. Slamming into a couple buildings with massive explosions. A mangrove tree just snaps, falls into the ocean with a pushing water out of the way. One lands on the beach, throwing up sand. Another destroys a pier. Another one hits a building and just blasts it to splinters. And the ship approaches.
What
Any of you guys got any
the-
ranged abilities? Because I have a gun, but it can't do much to a ship.
You see 2 rowboats festooned to the sides of the ship, slowly being lowered into the water, and the occupants start rowing.
How far away is this?
Huh?
How far away are they?
A couple 100 feet
Okay.
at this point. The rowboats continue to get a little bit closer and closer, until on one of them you can see, standing on the prow, a rotund man with a thick, scraggly gray beard eyes red as coals, and not very much hair on the top. Just poking out from his bandana that he has wrapped around. He has baggy beige pants and a black vest that is just open in the front.
I point and laugh at him and say, "Ha! He's bald."
True. He is bold. That's hilarious.
Good one.
Maybe we should polish his head.
What a
You know,
loser.
after we've taken it.
As the boats approach, let me roll a d20. Let me roll a d20 for that. He doesn't appear to hear you.
Oh,
Shame.
I yell louder. He's bald.
As you,
I
as he
also
hears
yell
that,
louder.
loser.
Man, maybe we should polish his head after we take it.
Oh, it's blinding me.
his
sunnies
grin
on.
turns into a scowl. Who are these jokers?
Who are you? Is the main question.
The boats push through the sand on the shore, and the boat that doesn't have the captain in it unloads with a group of pirates. There are 8 of them who are just kind of smiling. One of them pulls out his blade and licks it, and he's like, "Ah!"
I mean, the second they arrive on shore, I'm shooting them.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit. Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot at the captain, of course.
All right, go ahead.
What is a crew without their captain? I'm just gonna make sure that I have all of the stuff on for this. I'm gonna Ranger's Focus, like off rip.
Okay.
I have archery, so that's up, and then I do 3 shots since I have extra attack. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So 19,
Okay.
22, 24, and 13, unfortunately.
Okie doke. So the 13 will miss, and as the first bullet comes towards him, it hits his shoulder and he grimaces. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Bah.
11 piercing for the first. Second bullet hits true. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bah.
9. And the third one, as it comes towards him, he just grins, and his skin seems to turn a darker color, and it just pings off of him.
So,
Gosh,
really
we may
important
be a
question. Do
little
we get
dark.
any basic starting gear other than the 2 common and uncommon and a rare?
No. Aside from what you would use for your profession.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to your discretion. Please have these details ready before the session going forward.
Okay. I just didn't
Alright.
know.
It's okay, man. All right, so, yeah.
Can I reload at the end of that?
No, you're out of actions.
No, I mean, it's a bonus action.
You used your bonus action for your extra shot.
Oh,
So
that
there's
is how that works.
8 of these guys on the on land.
Yeah, there are 8 of them on land. Then there's the captain with another 8 in his boat. So there are 17 total, including the captain.
All right, so we're probably not going to be able to take this fight realistically. There's 16 of them.
In this game, in this version of the game, there is a mechanic where the more enemies you're fighting, the more powerful you become.
Interesting. Okay, so that being said, it sounds like you want us to fight them. So
Hey, you never listen to the DM.
okay.
So
Fair enough.
that being said, and that happening, he just kind of looks up at the 4 of you and just kind of smiles. You don't
Okay.
know who you be fighting with.
Frankly,
He
I don't
raises
care.
his hands. He raises his hands and they start to glow red hot. And then he pulls his hands back and yells out, "Krakatoa!" and slams his hands together. And a massive hurricane of sparks and flame and destruction just slam into you 4. I want you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, wait, I'm not
So bad.
proficient. Why am I not proficient?
I mean, I hit some good rolls, but dang, I'm rolling bad mostly.
I'm not sure if I'm meant to be proficient in this or not, but I don't think it would matter.
You can choose 2 proficiencies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then it's gonna be
So
8.
Oswald and what is your name? The two doctors.
Me?
You are both Oswald, and then whoever I can't remember your character name. Raging Bolt. Oswald and Raging Bolt. Both of you are going to take 33 points of fire damage.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so my first number was 10, and the second one's 21, so...
Nope, you
Jeez.
only take the first number.
Okay.
Unless I say advantage.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep, so you both take 33 points of fire damage. Salaki Same, you are only going to take 16 of those.
All right.
And one of you is completely unbothered. And then the captain just goes,
I'm here for a reason, and I'm getting it.
He then runs to the back of his boat where there appears to be a big metal contraption, and he slams his hands together with sending out sparks that seem to ignite an engine of some sort, and the boat boom just launches off of the beach and rockets inland.
Can we react to this?
Yeah, you could try.
I didn't want to have to use this so early, but I guess I shall. My arm's gonna open.
I'm going to say
I'm
you
gonna-
don't have those.
I don't?
Nope. You
I wouldn't
choose
have
one or
any
the
on
other.
me?
You choose one race or the other, Jay.
I did.
Then you can't breathe underwater.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a cannon at him. Or cannonball.
Yep. His arm just seems to twist and split open, revealing metal underneath. Before, he shoots a cannonball at the boat. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage for the moving target.
Okay. I can't have disadvantage, I'm in focus.
Okay. Roll with normal.
Brisbane Bomber. Ah.
Just it. I love that. It just barely misses the boat, sailing right past it as the captain just grins at you, and the boat flies inland.
Done.
That was almost really cool.
The other boat of pirates just raises their weapons and you have captain's orders. Go! And the 8 of them leap out of the boat and start charging towards the town.
I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna
All
run at
right,
him.
you do so. Let's go ahead and roll initiative for everybody.
Bam.
Luke,
So we're just unarmed, unarmored, like, because Justin has a gun.
Yeah, I picked up a gun.
I have a question.
No, Joa, you can have swords. That's fine.
Okay. Just no armor or anything.
No armor.
Okay.
We have
that's fine.
we have a different armor system.
I have advantage, so I'm taking
do?
the second one.
Yeah, we do. Give it a second.
Oh.
Luke, you didn't
What's up?
message me what my devil fruit can do. Am I just like meant to imagine it and you tell me like how much damage I do, or like how does that work?
Exactly.
Okay.
Remember those limitations I sent you.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing
Alright.
too big.
Yep. Let me go ahead and pull up my DM screen. Sorry guys, I am just as unprepared. I prepped all of this in literally 10 minutes.
Me too. My character. I'm still very confused.
It's all right. Okay, Salaki,
Yeah.
what's your
It's me.
initiative?
22. Or no, just 20.
All right.
My bad.
Raging Bolt.
Mine was 13, I believe.
All
Yes.
right. Oswald.
Yes.
Initiative, please.
Mine was 7.
All right. And Eli, I don't think nobody got your name. Not even the DM knows your name. Your character.
28 because of advantage. Yeah.
You get advantage? What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, yeah, you're super first.
Okay. How far away are they?
Call it 30 feet and approaching fast.
Okay.
Oh lord.
I am going to run at them as fast as I can.
All right, you do so.
Okay, when I get to the one like this in the front, I'm trying to look for an ability. It should be Ruckus Maker?
Oh,
okay.
yes.
I am going to, are they all within, how close together are they, would you say?
I'm saying, is it 10-foot radius?
5 feet.
5 foot. I'm gonna say you can get 6 of them as they round at you.
Alrighty, then I am going to unarmed strike 6 of them.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh my god, natural 20.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
So I actually have an advantage on initiative, so I'm going to roll again.
Yeah, go ahead.
How does
I have advantage on initiative.
how do crits work in this game?
I do because of my class.
How are crits gonna work in this game, Luke?
Well,
So it's going to be
never mind.
just the standard. Yeah.
Double damage or roll twice?
Double roll twice.
Oh,
Gonna be our.
6 damage.
Oh yeah, that's a not great roll.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just going to.
Let me
punch 6 of
send
them.
you something real fast.
Okay.
when is my turn? I'm probably a few turns down because I'm 7, right?
You're last.
Yeah, I'm probably last. I'm a BRB. I'm gonna go do a thing.
Okay. Did you see that thing I sent you, Eli?
Yeah. Oh, I will do that then.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, as you run at them, and they all, is that a single attack roll for all of them?
Yeah. It should be. That
All right. Now roll
doesn't say
another
anything
d8.
different. It doesn't say different attack rolls, so I would assume not. That's 9 damage total then.
Okay, one more 1d8.
One more?
Mm-hmm. Because you landed a crit, that 2d8
that's right.
doubled as well.
Okay.
So 3 plus 6 is 9, plus
15.
another 6 is going to be 15 points of damage.
So I run up to them, I prepare my hand to punch 6 of them, and as I'm like swinging, my hand erupts into flames.
And the fire just washes over all 6 of them. Their eyes roll into the back of their heads and they collapse.
All of them?
Every single one of them.
These guys are
There
weak.
There are 2 left.
In total, out of the 16?
Yeah, out
No,
of the 8
Out
were
of the
running.
that group of 8, gotcha.
Yes.
Extra attack, I believe, is only for the attack actions. Wouldn't count for Ruckus Maker.
That is correct. So you can't make another attack use Ruckus
Then,
Maker.
since they are more than 5 feet away from me, I should be able to move away, correct?
Correct. And they have disadvantage on any opportunity attacks.
All right. Well,
Even if they did.
I'm just gonna move like 10 feet away to the
All
right
right.
of them.
With expert footwork and kicking off the sand, he immediately slides back. The only 2 remaining appear to be another one and what looks like an officer of some sort. They just kind of look at each other.
That took stamina away, right?
Nope,
It didn't?
because you combined it.
Yeah,
You
you're
combined a stamina-less ability with Ruckus Maker, and landed a critical hit.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I was a little
Yeah, not a
confused.
problem.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Yeah, normally affecting multiple enemies with your abilities would require stamina, but because you combined it with your class, you bypassed that little gimmick.
Cool. Alrighty.
Yeah. So that happening next up is going to be Salaki.
All right. Looks like I'm at an MO for now, but always got water on me. And using my feat that I took, water bullet time.
All right, roll to hit.
It's
You
three
need
times,
3
right?
of them, yeah?
Uh-huh. And that counts as a range weapon for my archery?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, that's not how that works. Shame.
Yep. Okay. So what
yeah.
what are you aiming at?
The remaining 2 in that group.
Which ones are you aiming?
I was just gonna hit the remaining 2 dudes.
Just 1 per?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. The water drips out of your mechanical arm. You swipe it, sending 3 of these bullets that smack into the one guy. The little dude. Roll damage.
Bap.
For 5 points of piercing damage, he just goes, oh! And roll damage for the next one.
Oh, the one that hit or the one that didn't?
The one that hit. Yeah, so 7 points
7.
of piercing. 7 points of piercing against that guy. He just takes a step back. And yeah, one of your guns just kind of stops working.
Huh?
Yeah, it just kind of stops working.
What do you mean? My gun? My singular gun?
Oh yeah, your gun stops working and that last hit doesn't hit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you fire 1 shot and then there's a ping! And your gun isn't working anymore.
I'm not shooting with my gun.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm throwing
You're
with my
using water
fingers.
bullet. You're using water, a different kind of bullet. Sorry, that's my bad, dude. I'm gonna consider. That's something to think about. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, no, I don't think I can do much with my bonus action. I'm just gonna reload.
Okay. Alrighty. After Salaki Suame, Raging Bolts.
I put all of my limbs on the ground and I start making very grotesque, uncomfortable sounds. And I go, oh, and I turn into an Allosaurus before your very eyes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. The cat turns into a dinosaur.
And I say, I couldn't wait to do this. I've been so angry. And we'll explain that later. And I use my attack of my tail, which does 2d8, to swipe at both of them at the same time.
All right. Roll to hit twice.
Okay, so let me click on...
That's going to be the full dino at the very bottom.
Oh, that one, okay. Unarmed strike.
And 1 more, please.
You got it.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna click on strength.
No. You're going to click in the chat on unarmed strike, the little purple.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's going to be the first guy.
And then I'm gonna do another.
One more roll.
Yep.
11 points.
I'm gonna add my electric D6 to that though.
All right, so go ahead and roll another 2d6 or 1d6. Wait, why didn't that? Hold up.
I think I have it ticked.
I can roll it elsewhere. It's okay. Let me just do that real quick.
Okay.
It adds 3 damage to the first one.
All right.
So that would be 13.
18 total.
Oh, okay. And then let me roll this electric attack for the second one, which was 2.
Okie doke. So yeah, your tail swipes around, and there's a little zap. But what color is your electricity?
Yellow, of course. Well, actually, I'll make it red. Just kidding.
So this massive Allosaurus, which by the way has coal black scales,
I use
charges
my bonus
forward.
action as well. I'm
To
going to
heal?
use that to recover, and I'm going to roll a d8 for that.
Yep. And
So
let me go
what-
ahead. Let me go ahead and tell you how much stamina
Ooh.
that you have total.
I recover all 8 of that. I rolled 8.
Nice. So if you look to the right, I'm going in this little box right here. I'm going to set a stamina. What is your mastery? Is it 2?
Yes.
Okay. So you have 20 stamina. It's going to cost 1 stamina to heal that.
Okay.
that
And I'm going
one
to put my
time.
health to 15 since I just recovered.
All right. Nice. Yeah.
Can I add, I'm going to add a 1d6 in here just for the rolls later.
Okay. I really do need to check something really fast on your character sheet. Apologies, everybody.
That's fine.
Oh, I never checked it. Okay, it will automatically add it from here on in.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, as your tail swings around and there's a zap of red electricity, the first guy goes down foaming at the mouth. And the officer takes it and is knocked a good 15 feet from the smack. Lands on his feet though, kind of gritting his teeth.
I can actually, I'm sorry to correct you there, I can actually choose to make him prone instead of go 15 feet.
Okay, so he is going to try and resist that.
Okay.
So what number does he have to beat to resist that? I believe it's based off your strength.
So I have a 4+ in strength. 19.
Not in your
total.
dino mode, you don't.
Oh yeah, I have 7 + 7 now. So that would be, I would have a total of 26 right now. Which would be +8. So
All right, so I believe it's 8, 8, and 3. So he needs to beat a 19. He rolled a 5. So yeah, as your tail smacks into him, he loses his footing and is now back on the ground. He is in a disadvantageous position. You may make an opportunity attack.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just bite him for another.
All right, roll for your
2d8.
bite.
Pierce damage. Okay, so let me roll.
It's just going to be your unarmed strike full dino, please.
Okay.
No, you got to hit. You have advantage.
Oh, so you want to roll the 20? Okay.
The attack roll, yes.
Let me find that. Okay, how do I roll the d20?
It's in your character sheet, man. Unarmed strike full dino, the third option.
Oh, I thought that's the one I. Oh, the click on it. Okay, I understand now. Got it.
Now, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so that's another 11 points. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, as you bite down on him, he grits his teeth, and to his credit, doesn't scream out. In fact, he kicks you in the head and manages to roll away.
Okay.
He's a tough little bugger.
I have an extra attack that I get at level 5 for my class.
I'm going to say you had to use one attack on each of them with your tail swipe, even though you hit both of them at the same time.
Okay, so I can't do that then. That's fine.
Correct.
I guess I'm done then.
Yep, you used your whole action, your whole reaction, and your bonus action.
Okay.
Your super action dealt. Oswald, finish him off.
Okay, the officers you were after, yes?
Yeah, he's the only one left.
Okay, about how far is he from me?
Call it 35 feet.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to be in my bull stance for this. Let's see, bonus action. So that's gonna be my bonus action then. That's fine. So bonus action, switch to bull stance.
Alright.
I am going to kind of rush him down and attempt to do my two-sword style, because, I'm using two-sword. So I'm just going to use that attack, I guess. Roll to hit.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Dag burn.
Wow. I'm streaming for the people here.
Well,
Yeah,
I
go
guess
ahead
I'll
and
roll
roll. Roll damage.
it.
Jeez. Do you have a name for this technique?
For just bull rushing someone down, hold on, I gotta think. Because I don't really know. I haven't had enough time actually preparing these things. Because really all I do is I kind of just take my scimitar and rapier are the two weapons I have chosen here.
Okay.
Kind of pull them to my sides, kind of hitch them up kind of like underneath my armpits, and kind of just ram into him.
Alright. With shocking speed, this guy tearing a trench through the sand with how fast he goes, just rips across this beach and slams into him so hard the guy goes flying in with 2 slashes of blood flying off of his chest. There's a beat before he slams into the ground, unmoving.
Dang, that just took him out.
Yep.
Fair enough. He did
You
just
can
get
see.
absolutely
You can still.
knocked by a freaking dino.
Yeah, he's still. You can still see him breathing, but he's definitely not getting up anytime soon. Having 1 hit point will do that to you.
Yeah, that will.
All right, what are you all doing?
I'm running after the dude.
All right. And the rest of you?
I want another bowl. Wait.
Then follow me and let's get this cheeky guy. End his life. Come on.
Shortly, gentlemen, I have some questions for the officer.
Okay, then you can stay here. Well, I'm gonna go fight Mr. Boom Boom.
Leave the doctor to it, as I kind of like crack my knuckles.
All right.
On the way, Luke, I will be healing myself.
Okay. Usually enough. Just mark off the appropriate amount of stamina.
Okay. I have 25 points, right?
You have a total of 5 points of 5 mastery.
Yeah.
35.
Oh, woo. Okay.
I have a question.
What's up?
I am incredibly confused. I cannot find where this willpower thing is. My willpower.
It's charisma.
It's charisma?
Yeah. Willpower has been replaced. Charisma has been replaced with willpower.
I am going to need to change my stats then. I did not know that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important.
And mastery. Have I been able to do any of that? Like, have I been able to do any training ever? Or
No.
no?
No.
How do other people
I'll
have mastery?
let you
then?
know at the end. I'll let you know at the end of the session. Okay.
Okay.
But for now, so you're chasing after Soup Man. Where is Raging Bolt going?
I would like to chase after the big guy, but I think I'll die if I do that. So I'm going to follow Soup Man. I need more meat.
Well, I'm chasing after the guy.
Oh, you are? Oh, never mind.
I'm chasing after the guy. Eli's chasing after me.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
Because he wants
Going over
soup.
to the officer to kind of just mildly interrogate him.
Well, I'm going to change back into my normal form and literally lick my wounds because I am sad boy. Kidding.
All right, you do so. You sit there licking your wounds. It's painful. Oswald,
Yeah.
Yes.
the man is very unconscious.
Well, hard to talk to an unconscious man. Much harder to talk to a corpse, trust me, I've tried. Well, I guess I will leave the poor commandant alone. But he is no good to me alive, no good to me dead, but better dead than alive. I'm going to take my rapier and place it against his trachea.
Alright, you do so.
I'm not going
You
to push it in, but I'm just going to kind of place it against.
Okay. I mean, no reaction.
I'm gonna kind of take one of my other hand and just kind of like tap him on the side of the face. Oh, Commandant,
All
it is
right.
past all 600.
I'm rolling something, but I'm just testing it, so ignore me.
His eyes kind of flutter open, and then he just coughs up blood.
Oh, you got something right here. Oh, well, I can clean this later. Hello, Commandant. How are you, other than the unfortunate circumstances you find yourself in?
Ow.
Ah, yeah, you're probably too hurt to say anything. Ah, well, was a worthwhile adventure, and I'm just going to plunge my rapier into his neck.
Okay.
Well,
As your rapier, as you put strength into your arm to put the rapier down, we tastefully cut away to the other two who are currently chasing the flying boat. You pass through the town and see people kind of have set up just a little bit of an emergency, like, essentially some people were hurt in the cannon fire big time and are laid out to receive treatment.
I'll come back later.
One of the assistants, a lady who goes by the name of Derry, just kind of gives you an intense look and nods.
Are you like a hero or something?
I mean, if you want to call me that, then sure.
All right, you two.
More a pirate.
You two stumble into the swamps, just past the village. You can leap from giant lily pad to giant, and when I say giant, I mean some of these are 20 feet across.
Don't touch the water.
Yeah,
Beautiful
definitely
smell
won't.
of lotus blossoms. It's quite serene with the mangrove trees and the multitude of frogs. Until eventually, you continue into the mangrove forest for a little bit, and the frogman says, "Where are you going?"
Ah!
Frogman?
Yeah.
Do I know this guy?
You've heard rumors of the crazy old man Zamzam.
Hey, you must be Zamzam.
Who wants to know?
Salaki Same does. Where'd the bald guy go?
Salaki Same. I don't know any bald people. I would have eaten them.
He looks stupid. Round, rotund, idiotic, dumb, explosive.
Riding a flying boat.
Exactly.
Kind of dark coat, open in the front.
Yeah, it looks like an idiot.
8 people riding in the boat with him.
Probably.
Bald.
Can't
Bald.
say I've heard of them.
Zamzam. You're really making me upset here, man.
I know what you did to my frogs.
Yeah, and they were delicious. All right.
This is so good.
You ever tried
This
them?
island has a long and storied history of coexisting
I just
with
run past him.
frogs. And he's following you. And you come in here with your outsider ideology and just take the precious... This island used to be a proud, upstanding island in which we milked frogs and sold it for good berry like normal people. And you, murderer!
I turn around and I look at him. I grab him by the scruff of his neck. Frog legs are more expensive than milk.
Ribbit. His throat explodes in a giant ribbit and knocks you back.
Ah!
Don't grab my ribbit sack again.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. And I keep running.
Wait,
Wait!
What?
Are you with them?
No.
What are you gonna do when you get to him?
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm worried he's after my treasure.
Do you know where your treasure is?
Yeah. But
Is he going towards it?
Yeah.
Why don't you keep it on your person?
He looks horrified. He's totally going after my treasure.
Zam, we have to go stop this guy. Listen, here. If you help me out, I won't take any more frogs.
Okay.
Let's croak.
And
You too, mysterious man with no
he's
name.
going to hop along with the... Yeah. you say I'm, and he goes, ribbit. It's censoring your name.
All right, Ribbit. You and Zam, let's go.
that'll work. You know, he would probably make like a really big bowl of soup, though.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh.
Zam will eat your flesh before you eat Zam's flesh.
I mean,
Zam isn't lying. Frogs are carnivorous.
Really?
Zam wiggles his eyebrows.
That's why they taste so good.
By the way, he is not an actual frog. He just appears to be wearing a frog-themed raincoat. He is, by all means, just a normal crazy old man. You're not sure how he did a ribbit like that.
Okay. Onwards and upwards and downwards and sideways.
As we start running...
Zam's favorite is sideways.
As we start running, I'm gonna say to... how do you say his name?
Salaki or Zam?
Salaki. Okay, I'm gonna say to Salaki, does this mean I'm never gonna get another bowl of frog leg soup?
Not from this island, you won't.
No.
Listen, I'll whip you up something else.
Okay.
Alright. You two continue in the direction of the pirates. Meanwhile, back in Hoodleton. Back in Hoodleton, the two doctors are coming up upon the emergency care area, where you see the villagers getting treated.
Am I in that emergency care place right now? Since I stayed back.
The other doctor.
Yes, both of you have just gotten back from the beach into the town, and that's where you two are at the moment.
Okay.
Do we stay behind and offer help, or do we go forward and help our friends?
I would like to recover. I need some more soup. But I guess, is the soup guy at the Lily Pond place now?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, darn. All right.
But as far as you're aware, the soup bowl is unattended.
I stumble over to it and start licking it in very cat-like manner, and I discover that's much too slow, so I just grab it by both its sides and chug it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3d10 for me.
3d10, okay?
Yes.
Let me do that.
You can do it in roll 20.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to look how to do that exactly.
This is going to be the command.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just remove the period.
Okay, 3d /10.
What?
Nope.
No.
So close.
/R 3d10.
Oh. Okay.
The R stands for whole.
That makes more sense. Do I have to include the space?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay, 3d10. Wow, that sucks.
Okay, you heal 16 hit points from eating.
guys have 31 health now.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one piece, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
You can just-
I
you can
I guess
just
the chef has magical abilities.
Yeah, so
or
he
something.
just
I feel
he just
invigorated.
grabs. It's not a small bowl. It's like we're talking about boil, toil and trouble. Kind of cauldron, and he just grabs it and just keeps eating and slams it down and looks a lot more energetic.
Nice.
You shave my entire soup bowl?
He sure
and I
did.
think you left a little bit for the other man in this party, but
Does this mean we can
never
drink
do.
milk to heal our broken bones?
Yes, you can.
I mean, I
Well,
would know this.
it depends on how strong you guys get.
Okay.
All right, and what will you two be doing after that?
well,
I would like to take revenge on that dastardly man. He has injured my body, and I require blood from him
it's
specifically.
given me quite the headache, so I concur. Prognosis, revenge.
I'm starting to also like this delectable meal. I would be most pleased to track down this Superman while we're at it. So I go and follow him.
Let us find them.
All right, so you two go off in the direction that the pirates and your new companions went off in.
I'm no longer in dino form, by the way. I'm
I
not just
figured.
clambering into the bar.
I figured it was something like that. All right. Yep, into the mangrove forest you all go. So, Salaki and Blank. You and
No ribbit.
you yeah, Salaki, you and Ribbit, you and Censored, and Zamzam hear something happening up ahead. You just hear, curse it to Davy Jones Locker. Where is it? Calm down, Captain.
Right here.
He and the guy he was talking to immediately whirl around. A more intense looking guy with a big cleaver on his back takes a step forward and looks at you two.
Oh.
You have business with the captain?
I'm okay, Luke. So I was in the kitchen a few moments ago. Do I have any bags on my person? Like, would I have anything like a sack or anything, like a water skin or anything?
Probably not. Maybe a water skin. We'll say you have a water skin.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it up and shake it around as much as possible to make it not look like a water skin. It's right here.
The man kind of looks at the captain. The captain looks at him. What are you talking about?
I nabbed that treasure a few days ago. Been keeping it on me ever since.
What? Do you... Lama! Oh, you're a fool. You don't even know what we're looking for.
Yeah, I do. Zamzam's treasure.
Lama! Oh.
Let's get to the part where we kill each other.
I like that. And he is going to raise his fist, and they're going to seemingly turn into stone.
Oh no.
I'm gonna run behind a tree.
All right. The guy with the giant cleaver grabs the cleaver off of his back and charges the tree. I need both of you to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I don't think I would have followed him into this suicide mission. I would have hidden somewhere as soon as he jumped out and said something.
Go ahead and roll it for me anyways.
Okay.
You two also roll for me.
Okay.
We all
Oswald
roll?
and Raging. Yeah, go ahead and roll for me.
You
Dang it.
+8?
natural 1, then a natural 20 with advantage.
Okay. I rolled twice because I have I can have advantage, but I got 19, so.
That's so
All right.
funny.
Okie dokie. Salaki,
Yeah,
initiative, please.
I did. 13.
13.
Yeah.
Flint. Yep. What's your initiative? 28 again?
Oh, me? Yeah,
Yes.
28. Sorry.
Raging Bolt.
Mine was 19.
And Oswald.
This is
Mine was 11.
really weird.
Okie doke.
So are we just saying we're there with them now as well?
No.
Okay.
For future reference.
What's he doing?
Okie dokie. So that's going to be. And the first mate.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
All right.
So stupid.
So first up is going to be your character, Eli.
Me? Okay, well, is there like a group of pirates like together? Like any of the smaller pirates?
They appear to be spread out and looking for something.
Okay, is there any, like, are there any I could get alone and try and take out without anyone else seeing?
With a stealth check.
Okay. I rolled.
Oh, my bad. So yeah, with a 14, let me roll some stuff real fast. Holy crap!
Has to do DM things.
As you're pushing through the underbrush, two of the guys immediately look up and make eye contact with you.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
They rolled an 18 and a 19.
I'm not really sure what I can do with my devil fruit yet. Am I able to, like, throw fireballs or anything?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I thought I couldn't do something like that. Okay,
No, actually conjuring the flame, single target, it's essentially going to be about the same strength as Firebolt, but you can add, what's your highest stat?
3. That's 3.
Yeah, you can add your dex to the attack and damage roll. So go ahead and roll a d20, add dex, add proficiency, and let's call it 1d10. Let's call it 2d10 for basically make it the same as Firebolt at this level.
And it can't be AoE.
You can, but that will use an action and stamina.
Okay. I'm trying to use the devil fruit, but it's a little confusing.
Okay.
So using the devil fruit doesn't take an action then? Is that what you
I
said?
will. Okay. I sent you the specifics of it. Okay.
Hmm?
If you look at the devil fruit design thing, Logia, transforming into and generating your element drains stamina, but controlling existing instances of your element in small amounts does not.
Yeah, I read that.
So, just doing something simple as like throwing a single target fireball will not drain stamina.
But does it take an action?
It'll replace one of your attacks.
Okay.
Single target.
Okay, I'm going to use it against the big guy then.
The captain?
Yeah, the main one.
Okay, yeah,
both of those
23.
guys
That
spotted
definitely
me.
hits.
Alright, and you
Yeah,
said...
the bolt of fire flies through the air and smashes into him.
What did you say the damage was?
2d10.
Oh, okay.
It explodes into him, and he just kind of looks over and raises an eyebrow.
Well...
You control fire, eh?
yeah.
He grins.
So do I.
Oh no.
You have one more attack. The two grunts go, "We'll save you, Captain!" And they
that's
charge
just-
you.
Oh.
Well, they look like they're about to charge you.
Okay. And they're not close together at all?
10 feet.
Ah. Okay, then I am going to firebolt one of them. Actually, no, I'm gonna run up and punch one of them and transform my fist into fire.
Go ahead, roll to hit. That's definitely a hit. And then go ahead and add an additional 8. Oh, wow.
19.
Yeah, they're like, we'll save you, Captain! They run at you, and you Akainu one of them. Just turns into flames. Boom! Smashes through his chest. And you pull it out of him, and he just falls over instantly dead.
What the heck?
The other guy, his eyes just go huge. He is in a disadvantageous position from the shock.
So I can get an opportunity attack.
Correct.
Okay, if I were to grapple him and transform my fists into fire, could that do anything?
It'll burn him. I'd say it'll probably be the same damage as an elemental's flame touch.
Ah, okay, then I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay,
Do the
roll
same
to hit.
exact thing. Ooh.
All right. So with a 9,
You're not gonna advantage because it's disadvantageous. Or is that...
No. It just the disadvantageous position just immediately gives you the option to do an opportunity attack.
All right.
It doesn't grant advantage or anything.
Well,
There are rules for that though. Yeah.
After I Akainu him, I'm just gonna say, you wanna... Actually, I realized what I was gonna say is incredibly cringe, I'm not gonna say it.
All right, so you just throw another flaming fist towards him, and he like dodges out of the way by bending like a crescent moon and screams. He's just like, ah!
All right, that's the
That
end
is
of my
not
turn.
natural.
That's the
All
end of my
right.
turn.
Captain Fragman just pops his neck and starts sauntering up to your tree. You know what? I think it is a good idea. After all, this forest is just in the way. And he lifts up his hands, which then seem to harden into dark stones, and just slams them together. Krakatoa!
Oh.
Another blast of flame and cinder just explodes outwards, smashes through the tree. I need you to make a dex save.
Fortunately, I'm decent at those. The curse. I can never say it. Never say it.
Oh, jeez!
Salaki is in pain.
Oh, no.
How much health do you have left?
43.
The explosion blasts through the tree, slams into you, and within the heat of the flames, you lose consciousness.
Oh no.
Jeez, he did that much damage?
Yep.
Holy crap. So are we coming in on the scene here quickly or what?
Eventually.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I will say that you two are running along, and then you hear the explosion and the splintering of wood.
I hear that and go, that's not good. I better make a run for it. And I change back into my dino form, and I have 80 move speed now.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to
Oswald.
grab onto him if I notice him going a little too fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you to make a quick. Well, no, I'll say you do manage to grab onto him. Roll a d20, just a straight d20 for me.
Okay.
This is scary.
We may die.
Please be good. Okay, 12.
All right. You manage to kick off of a mangrove tree and land on kind of right above his two legs. It's not a great ride, but you do manage to grab onto his scaly skin and hold on barely. And then he books it with full movement plus 8 plus an action to dash. This dude is moving at 160 feet per round.
Jeez.
Just doosh, smashing through trees, swinging his head and knocking mangroves out of the way, heading straight for the site of combat.
So, Luke, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Could I have used my reaction to do anything about that?
No, not really.
Okay. So you can't use a reaction to do an action.
Reactions are almost exclusively reserved for opportunity attacks if you're going to be doing something extra.
Okay.
Yep.
Tis all.
Speaking of which, after nuking the tree and you behind it, he just kind of, Captain Fragman just kind of smiles, turns towards Eli's character, and is going to use an action surge.
When he turns towards me, I crack like an awkward smile.
Hello there.
I'm not really into killing you. I just kind of wanted some soup.
Unfortunate. Krakatoa!
The blast rockets towards you. The guy next to you goes, Captain, no. Just blows the trees next to you, everything to smithereens. The guy takes 34 points of fire damage and is eviscerated instantly.
I have a question.
What?
When he does Krakatoa, is he hitting the ground to do this?
It is Klakatoa, thank you very much.
Krakatoa, excuse me, DM.
And no, he's hitting his hands together.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
Yep, not a problem. And yeah, then you're just standing there, completely fine. Not a hair out of place.
Fire.
He's just
fire.
got, whoa!
Oh, you're more than just playing with fire.
I kind of like, my stomach just sort of turns into fire for a second.
His eyes go wide.
Logia.
Can't kill fire with fire.
He turns to his first mate.
Go get Jimmy. He has the sea stone.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
All right. So next up is going to be Salaki. Go ahead and roll me a deaths. Oh, here. Do this for me. Roll me a willpower saving throw.
Is that just straight wisdom? Or straight charisma?
Straight charisma. With advantage if you, or with proficiency if you have advantage charisma saving throws.
I do not, because I was thinking it was a wisdom, like a fool.
Oh, wait, are we supposed to choose two saving throw proficiencies?
Yeah, choose two saving throws of your choice.
Would you mind if I switched that to charisma right now?
Go ahead and reroll. That'll be fine. If that was your intention, then Okay, now make a death save.
I'm so good.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good.
Salaki is the Same of all time.
You laying there on the ground, your arms above your head, your eyes open and go completely black like a shark's. You can now take your turn.
I'm so upset. It's Salaki time. And I'm going to run directly towards this guy.
All right.
How far away is he from me?
Just about 30 feet at this. No, he's a little closer, about 20 foot.
Good. I am in this man's face.
All right.
You mess with a shark. Now you're gonna get bit.
He turns around as you're flying straight towards him.
And it's about time. Salaki gun caught it all over the place.
Oh.
I already used gun game. I already used ranger's focus, so I can't do that yet. Unless you count my falling unconscious as a short rest.
No.
I was up for a good 5 seconds, but yeah, I'm gonna get up right next to this guy, and just kaboom, kaboom. Salaki shot.
Roll to hit. No, roll damage, dude.
Gun kata gives me an extra D8 per roll.
That is correct.
Gun game gives me a +2 to AC. Just making sure I have all the buffs here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, roll damage, dude.
Damage. Oh, this is so sad.
All right, so that's going to be a total of 13, 20, 21 points of damage. As you bam!
What can I do
So,
for my
go ahead.
bonus action?
Huh?
What can I do with my bonus action?
Nothing outside of Ranger's focus, unfortunately.
Well, that's
As far
a
as
shame.
I'm-
Can I
as far as
use
I'm
my
aware.
fruit?
I will say you can use a little bit of healing for a substantial price of stamina as a bonus action, as you try and force it to work faster than it needs to.
Then I will just stand here and look at this dude
All right.
right up in his face.
Choices.
Teeth
You
full.
can't. You know what? I will say you can heal. You have to heal others as an action, but yourself is a bonus.
Oh, you've given me power, brother.
Well, you are Mastery 5.
Is it like normal? Like max of 7?
D6.
So you're healing yourself right now?
I guess I can.
Let's have it. Call it max 4. So
Okay, so
46
whenever I'm doing it as an action, I can do max of 7.
correct.
Okay, so max of 4 here. 5, so /R. 4d6s. That's all. Oh my gosh.
So
I'm
you're
at
back
12
to
whole hit points.
you're back to 12 hit points. Yeah. All right.
All right, end of my turn.
All right. You do so. Well, maybe Joa. What are you thinking of changing to?
Just one of my other 3 that I had to choose from. Well, other 2.
Considering you haven't used it yet, if you would really like to, which one are you switching to? Which one of the 3 options? First, second, or third?
I was thinking the third because it makes more sense for my character. I really did like the first one, but I'm just like, what can I realistically do with this?
Okay.
I'm in indecision right now.
Okay. Well, You have
I'll
until-
when I get to the battlefield.
yeah. Okay. For now, you're just running towards the battlefield. All right. So that will end your turn.
Yep.
All right. So not being able to see any openings to do really anything with that, Captain Fragman just smiles, raises his hands, which are now glowing with heat.
Oh lord.
Just goes, "Let's dance."
Well, I'm a ballerina.
One of the pirates from the woods aims a gun at your character Eli, and fires, and it just passes straight through you.
I turn around to him and just smile at him.
He goes super pale. All right.
Wait, Eli just got shot? What happened?
He
Yeah, he
is
just got shot,
invulnerable
but
to
the
all
bullet
damage.
just went straight through him.
Oh jeez.
It didn't hurt me though.
Oh well, how did that happen? I missed that.
I ate a Logia fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shenaniganery.
All right, Oswald, you are currently riding a dinosaur. The first mate runs off into the woods to apparently go find the pirate named Jerry.
Jerry.
Would it be possible he ran past us in any capacity?
No.
What if I launched you off of my back into the air towards him?
We'll get.
I'm running very quickly.
It's almost your turn. You're not quite there yet.
Okay.
As the captain kind of just glares at you with a big smile on his face, even his teeth are starting to turn into that flint-colored stone-like.
Oh crap! You're gonna blow up.
He just shrugs. I ate the clack fruit. I'm a flint man.
Oh hey, that
I'm debating whether I should grapple him or not because he might be on
Hey.
fire.
Quick question: if you're made of flint, what happens if you get wet?
It's none of your business. All right. It is Eli. It is your turn.
Hello. Okay. I sent a message earlier in the chat. I wanted the alchemy jug. Did you ever decide if I could have that or not?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So, would I be able to douse him with oil and then attack with my flame fruit?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to do that then, or attempt to do that.
All right. So I want you make an attack roll. So just roll a d20. I'll figure out if it works.
Okay. But I would like to say, instead of having like the oil in the jug, I would have it in one of those like bar shaker things. So it's like a little bit kind of easier to hold.
Okay, yeah.
1d20? Is that plus dex?
Add dex, add
that's 15.
Proficiency. So 15,
19? Right? 18.
Oh.
Because I have 3 proficiency.
Right, so it's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
And we all have
All right.
proficiency. We're all level 5.
Captain, let me see something real fast. Okay. Captain Fragman hears you moving behind him.
Is he distracted by...
Yeah, is he not impeded by me at all? Because he's also trying to blow up, like, actively.
As he is turning, Justin, you can make an attack of opportunity.
My mango
You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that.
Yes, you should have.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Let him.
Great wave strike.
Oh my god!
I am going to chill the water around me in the swamp and thrust my fist forward.
Wow.
And that's I'm assuming that's just attack plus dex plus proficiency.
Whatever your higher stat is, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Strike. That doesn't have gun kata on it. That's just is that really 2? Oh no. I got an 8, double to 16.
Because of the water.
Because of the water.
Right.
And also he's doused in water now.
Correct. You smash your fist or open palm against his turning shoulder, knocking him back towards you. His eyes kind of go wide as
also that pushes him into Ribbit.
To me.
Yeah, Ribbit's just kind of been there.
All right. Slams into him. He goes flying back, takes 16 points of damage. Oh, he's looking real rough.
Wow. Okay, well, seeing him now being doused in water, I would no longer like to douse him in oil.
All right, what would you like to do with your turn then?
I would like to punch him.
Roll the hit.
Would you say that since he's doused in water now, the fire wouldn't do anything?
It wasn't doing anything in the first place. He's immune to fire.
Oh. Well, I assume that one doesn't hit my extra attack. Actual 20.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, so with your first hit, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that one. Or no, that's actually good. Okay. So yeah, 7 points of damage. As he's flying towards you, the first hit, as you punch him, your wrist almost breaks from how hard this dude is. His entire body is like stone. But it does halt his momentum enough to where he's in the air in front of you. How do you want to hit him?
I'm just going to try and hit him in the face. Like, is this how do I want to kill him?
No, this is the gimmick of everybody having only, like, essentially only melee. You tell me exactly what you want to do to him.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna punch him as hard as I can in the face. I can't really describe it more than that.
So he flies back towards you. You hit him the first time, stopping his momentum. He kind of like looks over his shoulder, and you just swing your fist down in a massive haymaker, boom, right in his face, and smack him down to the ground head first. Luffy versus the Celestial Dragon style.
You meant that I got like more than one hit on him. Okay, I understand now.
Yes.
I did not
Smashing him
understand
down into the ground. There's a shockwave of water from the impact as he takes the 7 points of damage and just. He's not looking good.
that.
Okay.
I assume that's the end of my turn then.
You said he started
Yep.
glowing, right? Is he not glowing anymore?
After you douse him with water, no.
Yeah, we stopped this glow.
That's when an entire mangrove goes boomeranging over you, smashing into the other side of the clearing as a dinosaur appears and roars into the sky.
Okie dokie. So, by the way, my speed is actually 100 now because I get plus 10 with my subclass from 40 is my race.
Oh, okay,
so
good to know,
that's
good to
pretty
know.
epic.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And so I have 100 speed right now in my dino form.
That's a swift stego right there.
And so I'm gonna throw. Can I do that? Or will that take an action? As I'm running, I want to throw off Oswald towards the enemy, like launch him off my back towards him.
We're gonna call that one of your 2 attacks.
Okay, I don't want to do that then. I'm taking it back. So I'm going to dash behind him with my blitzing speed, and I'm going.
It's more like you
I can
step
do that.
over him.
Okay, I step over him, and I grab his tiny little body, and I grapple. And I
Alright.
put his arms behind his back, so he can't put them together anymore for his attack.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check with your increased strength.
Okay, so athletics. Let me click on that. And then I do. Dang. that
Oh, you
doesn't
have
work.
advantage. Even with your advantage on your strength checks, as you try and bite down on him, his arms harden even harder, and it almost breaks your teeth to try and bite down on him. And he actually pushes your face away from him.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to use my action surge to do another. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me redo this. I'm
You
gonna
have
use
one
my.
more attack.
I'm gonna use my extra attack with that. I'll read it to you. It says when you take the attack. Oh, it's not an attack. I grappled, so it wouldn't apply in this case. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to use action surge. I'm gonna do.
You still have an additional attack. Grappling only uses one of your 2 normal.
Oh,
attacks.
I see. Okay, so then I will just use one of my unarmed strikes with my legs. Just hit him, and let's see.
All right.
My assassin background is going to help me here.
I believe
let
it
me read
only
that to you.
works if he's at full health.
The assassin one. Let me look. I know you made it, so you know better than me.
There's another requirement, but I don't remember what it was.
It says once per turn, you can deal extra damage against any creature engaged with more than one threat.
Ah,
Which I would say he's definitely affected by more than one threat.
yes, he is.
It says roll a number of d6s equal to your proficiency bonus and
But
add that to my damage.
Also, being that he is affected by multiple threats, and he is below half health, he gets adrenaline rush.
Okay.
He just looks at you and smiles, and is going to punch you twice in the face.
What? Okay.
He gets multiple reactions facing multiple enemies. And
Can
adrenaline
I?
empowers those.
Oh shucks.
24 to hit, and 21 to hit.
Okay. So.
Ignore the fire damage, but that's going to be 19 points of slashing as these flint blades smack into you with more strength than you thought his tiny little rotund body could have.
Okay. So now my health is 19 to 31, 19, 29. I have a 12 health left. Okay. So.
Going to be one of his reactions. Let's see, there are how many of you? 4 of you? Okay. Okay. You can continue taking your turn. You can hit him with the kick now.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with that kick, and let me roll for it. So let me do 16 to hit.
That will not hit.
Darn. Wow.
As the kick slams into him, you see his feet harden and spikes erupt out of his feet and slam into the ground to hold him in place as he crosses his arms and takes the kick head on.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use my action surge so that I can attack again. And I can only use that once per rest.
Correct.
So in that case, I'm going to...
You get 2 more attacks.
Attack again with the same thing. So let me roll.
All right, that does hit. All right. How do you want to do this?
I'm using my unarmed strike with my tail because my teeth almost broke last time. And I will say that in the brawler class, it says all my unarmed strikes have an ability called Iron Strikes, which means I can smash through stone, assuming his skin is made of it.
Oh, wow. You try and bite him. He
No.
No. Listen up. You try and bite him. He knocks you away, slaps you twice in the face. You roar, kick him. Boom! He takes it like a champ, still smiling. And that's when you flip around and your tail comes crashing down. With iron strikes, it smashes into his head. You see him in slow motion crumple under the blow before massive rings of water washing away in an ever expanding pattern outwards. You lift up your tail. I'm gonna roll something for him.
I had 2 more attacks to go if that didn't work. I had another thing up my sleeve.
He is knocked unconscious.
Whoop whoop.
Okay. Cool deal.
Yeah, it looks like his flint body definitely could not take that. All right. With that being said, an uneasy silence falls over the mangrove as the first mate, kind of with his giant cleaver, bursts back into the clearing, followed by a timid, scrawny-looking guy holding a knife.
I pull out my gun and I point it at them both.
Immediately.
You want to try anything? Cause I'm Salaki Same. And
Jimmy or Jerry hands the first mate the knife and runs. The first mate drops the knife and runs.
I shoot them.
All right, roll the hit.
Salaki shot.
All right, the first one, it does successfully hit the guy. Roll damage. Jerry goes, ah! And keeps running.
I'd like to follow
roll
his
damage on the
lead.
second one. Ah! Says the first mate and keeps running.
I'd like to follow his lead and throw some fire at one of them as well.
All right, roll the hit.
We're just belting them.
It was 2d10.
Well, you got to roll to hit first.
Oh, roll to hit. I thought you said
it's
roll
going to
damage.
be a dex with
20, so that's going to be
plus 6.
17. Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit the
19.
first guy. With 8 points of damage, Jerry goes as the fire smashes into the back of his head and he falls down and disappears into the underbrush.
Yeah! We got one of them.
Hey, I raised my hand for a high five to you.
I would, but I don't really want to. Actually, are you like hot?
I think I'm like a little warm. People describe me as that.
I give him like a cautious high five.
It's fine.
Salaki is fine with this.
You know,
all right, everyone.
It's kind of funny.
Ow. Oh. No, keep going.
he's a Flint guy, and that's my name.
Sorry, what? Sorry, I'm still a little loopy.
I'll tell
Passing
you
out
later.
and waking up. All right. Now, Mrs. Zamzam, I'm wondering why you didn't do anything this entire fight.
Zamzam kind of peeks from behind his tree.
Zamzam has a long tongue.
Zamzam, where's your treasure?
He kind of looks down.
Zamzam. Follow Zamzam.
Sweet.
And he
Come
pushes
along,
deeper.
dinosaur and buff German man and the fire boy.
Can I ask, is your German man based off of JoJo?
No. More
Okay.
so Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay. Because I knew there was a mechanical
At least in looks.
German in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I wasn't sure if it was him or not. Anyway.
All right. Following Zamzam through the forest. Oh, by the way, what did you do with the pirate captain?
I cut off his head. I thought I would.
Oh. All right. Then. Yeah,
He's
easily
dead.
enough. You cut his head off.
Wowzer.
Not really made of flint anymore.
Somewhere, the clack clack fruit reincarnates.
Somebody go get that.
That would be
All
awesome.
right, onward. And I stuff it in my water skin.
What,
As far as it allows. His head.
Oh. Okay then. All right.
I don't know if it'll fit, but I try.
It won't fit. It's a water skin.
There. Is anyone else doing anything?
The thirsty boy.
I'll just use my bonus action to recover a little bit, I suppose.
Yep, you can do that. What
Are you
said
still
you
your dino form, Caleb?
What about it?
Are you still in your dino form?
Yeah, I'm gonna de-transform after I recover some health points.
Oh,
Okay.
I
I was gonna
can do
attempt
that
to
if
like
you
be
want.
in your back and tend to my wounds while we traveled.
I can heal
No,
you guys.
I don't
if
want
you
to.
need.
I don't want to cover you. I don't want to carry you. Sorry, bud.
That's fair.
And I'm at 17 health. I recovered 5 from my bonus action.
No, maybe I should heal myself, actually.
You can use that bonus action as many times as you have the stamina for it.
Oh, and it's 1 stamina per.
Yes,
And my
correct.
stamina regens on the short or long rest, I assume.
You regenerate a number of. I don't actually remember what the rule for that is.
I'm looking
Okay.
at the page right now.
Well, I'll just keep rolling and.
Yeah, upon
subtract.
finishing a short rest, you
Willpower
gain-
mod plus Devil Fruit Mastery upon finishing a short rest.
Yeah.
So for you, that would be 2. No, you have 2. You have 2
I'm
mastery.
talking to myself. I just rolled a 1 from my recovery.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, pushing through the clearing, and following Zamzam. You all continue into the mangrove forest, it getting thicker and thicker, and the water getting muddier and muddier until eventually you come across a sheet of ferns, willow branches, and Zamzam just turns around. That stupid pirate was looking for Zamzam's treasure.
You have a...
He left the island alone for a while until, well, he got a treasure map that pointed here. He'd always flown his flag over it, but it wasn't until he found the treasure map that he became really interested. Ribbit!
So, what is it?
Zamzam grabs the sheet of ferns and willow branches and pushes it aside to reveal another clearing, a grotto, a small little a lake almost, with a river running from kind of the left side of where you guys are standing, surrounded by towering mangroves and with beautiful clear blue water. On the surface of this lake is Well, you're not sure at first. It has the outline of a boat, but appears to be made of... It appears to be made of living wood.
Huh?
The the mast, kind of just swaying in the breeze alongside the mangrove trees. The rudder moving on its own. In fact, as you enter into the clearing, the boat seems to shudder a little bit.
This is the lily of the valley. Zamzam's old friend told Zamzam to protect it. Isn't she a beautiful, beautiful vessel?
I walk up and put my
As
hand
he
on
says
it.
that, yeah, as he says that, flowers begin to bloom along the railing.
This thing is beautiful.
Wow.
This was Zamzam's old friend's ship. He and his crew loved it so much that it gained its own, well, you all know it as a club outerman. When a ship is properly cared for its crew, when it's been loved, when it's gone on many adventures with them, it will manifest its own spirit, its own soul. And this one is even more special than that. Because Lily here, well, she ate a devil fruit.
What?
Are you saying that this devil fruit person became a boat?
I'm saying the boat became a devil fruit person.
I was going to say, if you do not mind telling me, how does the boat float while also being a partaker of a devil fruit?
Well, it's very simple. They just replaced the bottom with normal wood.
That would do it, yeah.
It's a boat in a boat.
So it's technically a boat floating on a boat.
But Lily here is even more special than that.
Lily.
Joel.
Yeah, the where the figurehead would be, it's just a normal piece of wood sticking out. But then vines begin to grow around it until it forms the unmistakable shape of a head smiling at you.
What devil fruit did this thing eat?
The woods fruit. It's a logia.
What? Wood? That doesn't... huh? How's that a logia? And Salaki goes into a corner and starts pondering. It's not an element.
As long as her base never cracks, she's invincible.
That's...
This is my treasure.
And a fine treasure at that, I must say. I'm going to begin to kind of meander towards the boat.
Why don't you ever sail it?
She's too special, and I can't sail her on my own.
I mean, you could always try and find a crew. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
He kind of raises his eyebrows.
Really?
Yeah. I need to become a lot stronger. For my friends and family back home.
What about the rest of you?
I require strength for my maybe not very charitable desire, but for revenge against my previous crew, which has so easily thrown me away. They will know justice.
Justice? What are you, a Marine?
I am not that.
I also need strength.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to make the greatest bar the world has ever seen. I'm sure that's gonna need me to be strong.
I mean, there's some pretty strong bar owners out there. Just like chefs. I could beat every single one of them.
He just Zamzam kind of looks at Oswald.
Who is probably by this point about halfway towards the boat, because I started walking towards it earlier.
You guys have arrived at the boat at this point.
Oh, okay.
Could I do like an investigation check on this boat? Like, will
go ahead.
some lady start talking to me from it?
Oh yeah, can we hear anything from this boat?
No, she doesn't appear to be communicating with you at the moment.
Is she in the mast, like you said, or the not the mast, but
After
No.
yeah,
Caleb,
after giving the
isn't a-
smile, after giving the smile, she disappeared again.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll roll investigation, or is that perception? No, that'd be perception.
Yeah, you can do investigation. Just
Okay.
just seeing the wood of the ship itself doesn't seem to have any unique differences or tells, except for the fact that the wood almost appears to be like breathing as you touch it.
Interesting.
You notice if anything ever gets shifted out of place, it just fills back in.
They're shifting living wood.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a living wood ship.
So, Doctor, you got any aspirations? I mean, we've all shared ours.
I am torn between my two. I wish to dance, and I wish to heal. These are my two simple desires, to bring the world joy and be free of pain.
Maybe I should give you my devil fruit then, if that were possible.
Oh no, I do believe I like the one I have.
Oh, so all of us have devil fruits.
That means-
Dinosaur, fire.
Would you like to see what I am capable of?
I'm not opposed.
I'm going to kind of just look at Zamzam, and I'm going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to kind of just command him to dance, simply.
All right. Zamzam starts breaking it down.
What?
His eyes go wide. Zamzam does not know why this is happening. He's like, he starts breakdancing.
Huh?
Und we
Zamzam is
dance,
getting
my
dizzy.
magnificent, beautiful man.
Why?
Zamzam is in pain.
Dancing brings back bad memories of the Olympics back home. No.
I call this maneuver Otto's irresistible dance.
Hey, me too.
No.
Why not?
Stop this
As he begins
breakdancing
to
nonsense
dance
at
well.
once.
I make him do sort of a waltz maneuver.
Easily
Gun, I'll never forgive you.
And I waltz. A sophisticated man's dance.
All right, so
Could me and Zamzam be slow dancing?
yes.
I will recommend it.
I'm watching
Zamzam is
incredulously,
practicing.
thinking in my head.
What kind of ability is this?
This is the power of the dance fruits. Oh, and this is a beautiful fruits. I searched
All right.
wide for this.
Joe, we'll talk after the session. I have some ideas for you.
You know,
Okay.
Seleki,
Dance?
you actually didn't share your dream, Seleki. You just said you wanted to get stronger.
Oh, well, that's a part of my dream. Simply I want to. I guess my short-term dream for now is to be strong enough to fight multiple vice admirals on my own, which may seem pretty lofty, but it's what I've got to achieve.
Yeah,
in order
Joe.
to change the tides.
Yeah, Joe, your character Oswald would know that is a feat
Yeah.
performed by the best of the best.
That, my friend, is a very lofty claim. But I wish you well in all this.
Oh. Hey. Zamzam has a request.
Mm-hmm.
Would you all accompany Zamzam in one last voyage for Lily?
What, are you gonna die at the end of it?
Why not?
Yeah.
Wait,
what?
What?
Zamzam is 98 years old.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
Oh,
It's all the
Oh.
frog mucus keeps Zamzam youthful.
wait, can you just like choose to die at any point?
He just kind of squints his eyes, and you just see him getting a little slimier.
What, you eat the like snot fruit or something?
He jumps into the water and starts swimming.
Oh, nope, definitely not.
Well,
I'm down.
my feeble
Zamzam.
friends, I wish. I want to say I wish. I believe we shall. Hop in the boat,
I mean-
and we shall take Lily on the best voyage we have ever seen across the Grand Line.
Would you be opposed to us, commandeering Lily?
After you decide to die.
Oh,
I do not
Yeah.
believe the man
Yeah,
would
that's
have
fine.
much of a choice after his passing.
And true,
Lily.
but I wouldn't want Lily to be opposed.
a boat needs to sail, and a boat needs a crew.
I'll make sure everyone treats her well. Zamzam.
Oh, Miss Lily, do you wish to have us as your crew?
The masts seem to sway in the wind, almost as if they're dancing.
Oh,
What do I have
you
to
will
stand
to
to
speak
gain
my
from
heart.
this?
Oh, dance, Lily,
Well-
dance.
Listen, you want strength, I want strength, Ribbit wants strength, and
How is this boat supposed to give that to me exactly?
we're gonna go fight people. Strong people.
Oh, do you
Get
know
stronger.
Do you know how I got these abs, these biceps, these triceps? I fought
Training.
I fought. And I did some weightlifting and some ballerina dances even. Ability as well.
I raise
Oh,
one single
I'm also a
eyebrow
ballerina.
and give a grimace with my teeth showing. And I say, anyone can do that with a little hard work at home with some weights. That doesn't mean anything.
You know what does mean something? The Grand Line. This place is full of people who are so much more powerful than that guy we just fought. And I want to fight them. I want to beat them, and I want to declare to the world that I'm the strongest.
The strongest chef.
Yeah, why not? Strongest chef, beat you to pulp and make a nice meal after.
Well, this is
All
all
right.
well and good. Gentlemen, shall we embark?
Well, Lily.
Luckily, I need to be on the
un-
Grand Line anyway, so I suppose I'll join. I do need a ship after all.
Yeah,
Let's go,
Lily, can you let us up, please?
Two vines grow from the deck and wrap around each of you and pull you on.
This is fun.
You are a very
Oh.
kind ship.
Ribbit,
You
don't-
noticed-
Ribbit, don't burn it down, please.
I won't.
Zamzam will eat you if you burn Lily down.
As long as she doesn't stab me, we should be okay.
The floor
Lily
kind
can
of
fight.
the floor shifts under you, and you kind of lose your footing a little bit.
I just mean if you stab me, it's out of my control.
Wait, can you walk, Lily?
You do notice that the river is not big enough for her to sail out of here.
Oh my gosh, our ship can walk.
Well, Lily,
Kinda.
take us for a stroll.
It's a little bit. It's a little crazier than that.
What?
Lily seems to rumble a little bit, and the center mast begins to expand, growing and growing and growing, before at the top, flower petals, massive, each one the size of Lily herself, just growing out of the top before the ocean, the lake around you seems to part, and the mangrove trees are pushed out of the way as Lily uses the flower petals to lift from the lake and into the sky.
Oh,
Bruh.
we are flying. Oh,
I've been a fish out of water ever since I ate my devil fruit, but this is a new extreme.
I cross my arms and I say, I'm not impressed.
Literally how? You could turn into a
You
pterodactyl,
haven't
that'd be
seen the
cool.
things I've
I always
seen.
forget what the name of the post at the very end of a ship is, like the very front end. What's that called?
I'm not sure what the
Helm?
it is. No, that's the
No.
back.
Oh.
It's
That's the
I can't think of it.
Yeah, there's that
Gangplank,
little
maybe?
wooden post that comes off the nose area. Well,
Is it the
either way, I'm
gangplank?
gonna kind of just walk onto that and kind of just like sit down and kind of just start
Bow.
walking around enjoying the view.
It is the bow.
All
The
right.
bow.
You,
Okay, I was thinking it was the bow.
you sit there as Lily flies over the island. You see the mangrove swamp and giant lily pads flying past you before she begins to lose altitude a little bit as you reach the ocean and
Oh, Luke,
The waves.
while we're going over the town, I'm gonna give him a little shower, a little spring shower.
all right, you do so.
You know, using my abilities to heal them all up. And anyone in the town.
Down in the town, small little droplets of gently glowing blue water just drip over some of the townsfolk that took damage during the attack. Their eyes come open and they sit up, kind of like pat where their wounds were, and they look up to see a flower passing by. And as Lily hits the water,
Wait,
the mast returns to normal, and Zamzam just kind of smiles.
one
It
thing I
really
wanna
tires
do-
her out to do that.
Go ahead.
I'm going to, like, as we're just hitting the water, I'm going to grab a barrel and place it down and tell the crew, I heard this is a tradition as you're setting off to sail for an adventure for the first time. You're meant to, declare your dream and stomp on the barrel. Do you guys want to do it?
I think if some of us stump on the barrel, that thing will break.
That's what's meant to happen.
Oh,
Zamzam will go first.
He walks up, lifts his leg in the air, and puts his heel on the barrel.
Zamzam wants to give Lily one last beautiful voyage.
I'll go next. I put my leg on the barrel and say, I want to make the greatest bar the world has ever seen. For my brother.
I'll go up next. You know what? I've thought about it. My dream is to become as strong as a bustacle. And he puts his foot on the barrel.
Okay. Oswald?
My,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
my dream may not be full of justice like yours, but I demand justice and revenge for my wrongdoings done against me. I was abandoned on an island, tricked into doing something I did not want to do, and I will get what's rightfully mine and claim my vengeance against my so-called previous crew.
And you put your leg up on the barrel?
I kick it in frustration.
You do.
But I
Slam it
acquiesce.
down.
Oswald
Slam it down in
immediately-
frustration.
Oswald immediately cuts a glare over at Raging Bolt. My friends, do you not realize who we are on the back of? We are on the back of a living ship, who is made of living wood. Do not disrespect her kin that way.
I mean, if you don't want to put your foot on the barrel, then you don't have to.
Are you going
Tell me what
to...
to do, you cyborg freak. I'll do what I want.
Cyborg?
Alright,
Oh,
don't
wait,
get
who is the
distracted,
cyborg?
guys. Don't get distracted. Oswald,
I mean, that's me.
Oswald,
Okay.
dream.
Fine.
Oswald,
I'll just I relent and put my foot in
Well,
the barrel
I have already
gently.
said them before, but I will instate them once more for the sake of tradition. I wish to bring the world joy in the forms of dance and medicine, to soothe the pain, both mental and physical, to bring this world but a moment of peace. And he kind of just picks up the barrel and sits it back upright. And I vow, under the name of Lily of the Valley, to never hurt the woods ever again.
We're going
Ooh.
to stomp it. That's tradition.
Yeah,
There's-
we're gonna break the
A
barrel.
vine grows up out of the deck and kind of like pats you on the shoulder, Oswald, and then it too is placed on the barrel.
All right,
See?
3.
And
Easy,
then
Grace.
you hear a voice kind of almost on the wind.
I want to see the world.
And
Sorry.
we will take you there, my precious Lily.
3.
All right, everyone,
2.
ready?
I
1.
was simping for the wood elf.
Boom! And with that countdown, you all smash the barrel into pieces and
Oh,
sail
wow.
off to the Grand Line.
See, I needed to
Let's
do
go,
that
everyone.
anyway.
Now I'm gonna get in the kitchen and start making some food for us. No frog legs. I
But just
promise.
to clarify, is anyone in here a cyborg? Because I thought they were.
Yeah,
Is it,
Slovakia is.
Slovakia is okay. So I called you correctly.
We have one more member who was not able to make it this meet.
Oh, he. Okay.
Yes. All right. And with that, Lily, the boat of living wood, sails off to the next island. Salaki, you're going to have to use your log pose.
Yeah. See, this is exactly why I said I have to grab one. Exactly why I said I have to grab one.
Oh,
Well, you
he's
see,
the
there-
navigator.
No.
No, I
Just have a log
mean,
pose.
the other Caleb is the navigator.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was gonna be a shipwright, but it didn't work out.
All right.
for
So
my character.
we'll discuss it here in a minute. So, as the Lily of the Valley sails off into the slowly setting sun, the scene shifts. We see an ice-covered mountain. Well, first, before we cut away, there is Zamzam just smiles to himself, seeing Lily about to embark on one more adventure, reaches a hand into his pouch, and pulls up an object that he had found on a lily pad about a day earlier. Kind of rolls it in his fingers,
boy.
just shrugs, and puts it back in his pouch. Then the fog seems to part as we are now looking at a winter island, bitter cold, high mountains. Within, in complete darkness, aside from the welding of metals together, is a massive, hulking beast of a man, nearly 20 feet tall, with giant, what look like nuclear reactor cooling towers sticking out from his back, a dome on his head, just showing bolts of lightning from the inside of his head and roiling around the clear glass dome, held into place by an iron brace bolted to his skull. His jaw is made out of solid iron, and his completely black eyes, aside from yellow pinpricks of light, look at over his work relentlessly before the door opens.
Liber.
He stops, kind of looks over his shoulder.
What are you doing here, witch?
That's no way to greet an old friend.
How did you get past the guards?
Don't worry. They were good.
I'll have them replaced.
She kind of licks her lips and gets a little bit closer. The woman with kind of shoulder length brown hair, sleepy looking eyes, and a cloak made of feathers kind of takes a few steps forward. He just looks over his shoulder. He looks over his shoulder again.
You know I can see this as a declaration of war.
She just shrugs.
I have information on the fate object.
He stops.
The Marines couldn't find it.
They let it slip from their grasp, almost as if it was fated.
Irrelevant. Leave me.
I'll send a messenger later.
She turns and walks back to the door. It opens, allowing more blood to seep in from the outside before it shuts. The man just looking down at his work. His eyes seem to start glowing more intensely. And that is where we're going to end session 1 of the Sea of Adventure.
Yay!